famous since we're here at Gen Con. Actually, you know what? We're not at Gen Con. We're at the hotel next to Gen Con. Believe it or not, people set up over here, I guess because, you know, it's probably comfier. You have access to drinks. That's just a way cozier environment. So we came over here, and guess what? Yeah, we couldn't escape all the games, and we found even more. So we come across a really cool looking RPG called Our Brilliant Ruin. I have Rachel here. She's going to explain some of the mechanics of this game. It sounded pretty cool, so let's go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, so Our Brilliant Ruin, I'm a senior weather designer at Studio Hermitage, and I'm part of this book, and what we are writing is a Downton Abbey with monsters type TTRPG. It's a D6 pool system, dice pool system.
It's kind of like what is it? They had a whole thing of those for a little bit where it was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, so it is a non-Earth Edwardian era-esque kind of thing. But there's this thing called the Ruin. The Ruin is eating away the planet. It is the apocalypse. The only land that's left is about the size of maybe, say, something like France or maybe Spain or something like that. And that is called the Dramark. And in it, there are 3 factions. There's aristocrats, there are true folk, and there are unbonded. And you can play families within the aristocrats, guilds, people within the true folk, sort of a working class, and the unbonded kind of fight.
Working class,
yes. So it's like the aristocrats write the rules, the true folk play by the rules, the unbonded break the rules, and we have
breaking rules. Like America, basically.
And we also have estates that are part of the game that you can also, and the estates don't necessarily even have to be aristocrats. They can be institutes from our Crown Hall College. This is the League of Glove and Key. This is the upstairs downstairs aspect of Downton Abbey.
Oh boy.
So you have upstairs aristocrats and you have downstairs shenanigans.
Right.
We have whole.
That's beautiful artwork.
Yeah,
yes, the artwork
really
is done by our art director Andy Foltz and our senior concept artist, his Ephraim Palacios.
Oh.
And he has done most of the character art here, but we also have the dice set that is coming out with it that you can see.
Those are very pretty.
I'm trying to get to the monsters part. That's what I keep trying to find. Oh, there we go. Now we got some monsters.
I'm messing around.
These are chimera. So what it is the idea is that as the ruin comes down and afflicts things and blights things, it transforms almost. It transmutes the properties. So they become kind of monstrous things.
Like Cthulhu-esque.
So this is sort of what happens to people as they transform into chimera.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yes, and we have vampires. We have flesh eaters in this. Yeah, there's just like a lot of gross stuff too.
I'm all about that.
So the idea is that this is not like a zombie horde game. It's not about like a random faceless monster coming at you. It is about people that you know transforming because of the ruins. So the vampire or the chimera could be your mom. And then you have to have the decision of what do we do with mom?
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously killer.
Right.
Then we inherit the money.
But the world is ending regardless. So the other interesting thing about this TTRPG is that because you are playing human, this doesn't have fantastical races, this doesn't have superpowers in any way. You are just a person. I felt like it was very important to not focus on strength, dexterity, stamina.
Sure.
Instead, it is built on your motivation. It is based on your personality traits. So it is more interested in not how you do something, but why you do something.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I used to do D&D, of course, back in the day, and I got tired of that. I got tired of the grindy aspects, the more game aspects of it. So I've always gravitated towards more story-based stuff later on in my life.
So
I really appreciate that more.
This is a complete narrative system. The GM does not roll dice; only players roll dice. And so the GM still tells the story, reacts to the situation, but it is really the players driving the action. Yeah. And also, the great sort of feature is that you can roll up a character in less than 30 minutes.
Nice.
That was highly important to me.
Yeah.
So it was
and drop it down and
get
play.
it done. So the idea is like if you got together with friends, you could have a pickup game. Or if you're like, I just want to do a one shot, I want to try something new, I want to try something different. You say, okay, come on over, let's try to play this game. And
what's the lethality of it? Like, you can't just get killed.
Yes. You do not. So TPK will absolutely happen.
Yeah.
So the idea is that, again, we wanted to stress the idea that you are a person.
Yeah.
So if you get shot, you're going to
Good shot.
die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So yeah, no, that's absolutely awesome. No, I appreciate that a lot because there are, and those are the games I kind of gravitate more, especially now. One of the ones I very much enjoy, the Aliens RPG.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love the one because guess what? You guys might die this session, you know? That's fine. We'll roll up again or whatever, but it gives everybody, and they'll remember well, you know, I ran a shot and it was like when something horrific happens, they freak out because it's like, it's their character's life.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It isn't
Yes.
like, okay, I'm going to attack something, let me roll some dice. You kind of lose that sense of urgency or like,
Yeah,
I
is
mean,
it
really
like, call the cleric later.
call the cleric on a -1, whatever.
No, once
it's
you're
like,
done,
I might rip my head off.
you're done.
I either need to run. So I like it creates more like the actual, it pulls more out of people. It pulls more role play out of people than just,
Absolutely.
I'm just here to grind numbers. You know what I mean?
Well, and it was also, what was important too was having these dials. So like if you wanted to have the sociological sort of class conflict,
Right.
if you have aristocrats and true folk kind of, you know, grinding at each other a little bit on a more social level or a gossipy level, you can play that social side. But if you also want to go ruin hunting, you know, and invite trouble, you can.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous though.
Yeah?
We have play tested it, and we use a rank system, and it's only ranked 1 through 5. So you can, if you are let's say you are a rank 1 character.
Right.
If you try to solo a 2, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like you won't make it out.
You're not gonna. Okay, that's
Yeah.
very cool. I like that a lot. That's very cool, guys. Listen, this game sounds awesome. If you're fond of RPGs that aren't just grindy numbers, don't get me wrong. You know, D&D has its place, but for those that kind of moved on and want more role play aspects, something where you live and die by your choices, something that's more role play than actual game. Come check this out. This game's over, and this is the hotel. We're at the Marriott.
But the PDF is free. The entire core rulebook PDF is free at Drive-Thru RPG. It will be free forever. But the book is beautiful, and
Yeah.
this is why you want the book.
Yeah, that's awesome. So guys, stay tuned for more coverage here at Gen Con after we get a couple of drinks, and maybe we'll spin this up after we get back home, guys. That's other than as always, don't turn into a monster if this doesn't end well, and game on, guys.